Hello, everybody. Wednesday, let's do some yoga. Firstly, so normally every morning I wake up and I sit right over there on top of my yoga mat and a blanket and do my morning meditation, which is 15 minutes. But since the weather's been kind of warm, there's a door right over here that I open just like about that much to let the kind of cool air come in while I'm meditating. And then I was just sitting there and I heard like someone talking on the phone, and I heard them coming closer and closer to my door, which is not necessarily unusual because, people walk around within the complex. And I'm just sitting there, and all of a sudden I hear someone say, "Hola." And then the door opens, and this lady wearing a mask on her phone walks in. Oh, I mean, it's if this was 2 years ago, wearing a mask would have, totally freaked me out. And then she walks into my apartment, and then I look at her, and then she just stands there like she's like frozen, like what people would call a deer in the headlights. And she like just looks around, and then she's like, "Oh, sorry," and then she walks back out, and then someone was yelling to her from across the away that she was in the wrong apartment. She was in my apartment. All right. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We're going to start in the seated position. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. Once sitting, we're going to cross the legs, however you can do that comfortably. We're going to do some breathing with the movement of the arms, which is something I've been liking for a while. So my hands can be on the knees initially. Slight engagement of the core. We're going to breathe in as we reach up. We're going to breathe out as we bring the hands down. And then again, breathing in, reaching up. And back down. And over. Moving with the breath. In breath on the up, out breath on the down. In breath as we lengthen the lungs, out breath as we bring the hand down. All breathing in and out through the nose. No matter how much of this class you choose to do tonight, and you're welcome to take breaks and take time out and skip stuff, I would suggest that you just keep breathing deliberately and long in and out through your nose like we're doing right here, even if you're not moving. Just a few more of these. Breathing in all the way up. Breathing out, back down. A couple more. Breathing in all the way up. Breathing out, back down. One more. Breathing in all the way up. And back down. Let's put the right hand on the ground. Straight arm. Left palm faces the ceiling. And we're going to come up and over, looking up along the elbow to the roof, and breathe in the nose. As we get our way into summer, let's switch the hands and then right arm up and over. If you're in a situation where you're doing yoga or anything for that matter and you get overheated, you can breathe through taco tongue, and that'll cool you down. Some people can't do that though. Or you can breathe also through your teeth. That makes me crazy. I can't do that one. But that'll cool the body down. Otherwise, we're breathing in and out through the nose, which is the tradition. Good. Back to center. Right hand grabs left knee, left hand right behind you, pulling the shoulder back. Lengthen up the spine as the torso twists, looking back. The head is gently going with the ride, so we're twisting here, not in the head and neck. And we're just going to breathe here, looking back. And let's come all the way over to the other side. Left hand on the right knee, right hand behind you. We'll pull that shoulder back, sitting up really tall. Breathing in the nose. And again, we're twisting in the torso and the head, gently going for the ride. Good. Back to center. Let's do a couple more here in the seated position. Straight spine to the crown of the head. Draw a big circle on the ceiling with the top of your head. Continuing the breathing in and out through the nose. Taking your time, listening to your body. And opposite direction, please. All right, back to center. One of my favorite tricks, there are people that say they can tell how healthy you are from your ability to stand without using your hands. But if they don't tell you the trick, the chances are you're not going to be able to do it. So I do it with the feet crossed. You could do it with them right next to each other. Cross is a little easier. But let's talk about the weight of the body. You want to bring the body way forward, like you're starting to fly out forward, because if you keep it straight, you're going to come up and just fall back, which defeats the whole practice of trying to stand up without your hands. So from here, lean way forward and then up on the feet and standing. And we can keep the, well, actually, let's take them apart and shake them out a little bit. And I'm going to go way back here. Okay. Big toes together, ankles a little bit apart, shoulders back, tight core, thumbs out. We're going to take a couple breaths here before we do a couple more just standing. Pick one leg, anyone you like, lift it up, grab it with both hands, let the knee fall heavily down into the hands. To help yourself balance, just stare straight forward and find something to fix your gaze on and stare at that one piece and breathe. You could activate the foot, flexing it, or even doing circles. All right, release, and we do the other side. So we grab the opposite knee. Again, you could flex the foot or circle a bit. Engage the core, find your visual, which is referred to as your drishti, which will help you balance. It's what you're staring at. Put all your focus right there, breathing in the nose. All right, let that down. Let's step one foot over the other. You can lower yourself down real slow, or you can drop down if you're familiar enough with how your body feels about this pose. Once hanging, let everything drop off the top of your head. You could circle in the arms, which is nice for the shoulders, or just hanging and breathing in the nose. Again, and always remembering you can skip a pose, you can take a break. I would breathe for the whole hour, deep breathing in and out through the nose. Let's switch the feet on over to the other side. You could again just hang and really, really tell your body to let go to the top of the head. And you could pendulum the arms, which is also nice for the shoulders. Good. Let's bring the feet together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. With the hands on the shins, we're going to look up, lengthening the tail through the eyeballs. On the out breath, we're going to forward fold. And then again, looking up, lengthening the tail through the eyeballs. And we forward fold. And again, looking up, breathing in. Out breath on the forward fold. Looking up, breathing in. Out breath on the forward fold. Looking up, breathing in. Out breath on the forward fold. Engage the core, sweep the arms all the way out and up to the ceiling. We're coming down through the heart center. Breath in on the way back up. Breath out on the forward fold, fingers low. We look up, flat back through the eyeballs. Forward fold again. All the way back up to the ceiling, sweeping the arms up, down through the heart center. Breath in on the way back up. Breath out on the forward fold, fingers low. And we look up, flat back. Forward fold again. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart center. Breath in on the way back up. Breath out on the forward fold. We look up, forward folding again. Back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center. Breath in on the way back up. Forward folding, fingers low. We're going to look up, and from here, let's step back to the top of push-up. Now, if you prefer, put the knees down. Don't be afraid to take it easy anytime or all the time. At the top of push-up, those of you joining here, tighten the belly and the legs, so we're clenching the body a little bit. And then when you're ready, we're going to lower down either to 2 inches off the earth or all the way down, then snake forward. Up dog, third eye looking, shoulders away from the ears, and then down dog, tucking the toes, looking at the knees or the navel. We're going to bend one leg, push the opposite heel towards down, just stepping a little bit back and forth in place. On the first one, let's walk our way back up to the top of the mat, feet back together, fingers on the shins of the ground, legs straight. We look up, flat back. Forward fold. Engage the core all the way back up to the ceiling. Down again through the heart center. Breath in on the way back up. Breath out on the forward fold. We look up. We step back again, top of plank. Lower and drop, up dog, tight legs, third eye looking, down dog, pulling up and back. You could stay here with the feet 2 fists apart and the middle finger straight forward. If you prefer, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. And walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, all the way back up to the ceiling, sweeping the arms up, down through the heart center, back up on the in-breath, breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, we step back, top of push-up again, lower down, up dog, tight legs, down dog, looking at the navel, breathing here, remembering you can rest anytime you want. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, all the way up. Let's intertwine all but the pointing fingers. And we're going to come up and point right to the ceiling, lengthening up, lengthening your core. And then if you feel like it, arch back a little bit. Great, arms down, and we're back at the top of the mat. Big toes together, ankles a little bit apart. We're going to allow the knees to fall together as we sit in chair. Great. Same as before. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, flat back through the eyeballs. We're stepping, top push-up. You could put the knees down if you prefer. We lower down, up dog, and down dog. Right side, warrior one, right foot stepping about where the wrist is, so we're outside the center line, back foot turns out flat, and arms up, knee over ankle or less. Let's stay standing, reach the left arm forward, because we want to turn the rib cage straight to the front of space in warrior one, including the hip, which is hard to move. You can take your thumb today and push that hip forward a little bit. Good, touch the ceiling, and again, hands down, stepping back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Left foot stepping, almost to where the wrist was. Right foot turns out, warrior one, back leg straight, knee over ankle, in the front. We reach the right arm forward. And since we did it on the other side, if you want, take that thumb, push that hip a little forward and resist in the back leg, which is straight in the outside edge of the foot. And see if we can get movement. If don't move a lot, take your time, it's all right. Nice, touch the ceiling, and then hands are back down, step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Breathing here, remember you can rest if you want to. All breath in the nose. Long and deliberate with the breathing. All right, step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, the forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in Utkatasana, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Let's continue, sit in chair again, please. Good, up over, forward fold, and fingers low. We look up, flat back, step back, top push-up, tight belly and legs, lower and drop, up dog, and down dog. Again on the right, right foot stepping, left foot turns out. Warrior one again. Hands in prayer to the sky, looking up, lengthening from your navel to the middle finger all the way up. Great, hands down again, stepping back, top plank, lower and drop, up dog, tight legs, down dog. Left side stepping, right foot turns out, back up, hands in prayer above the head, looking up, lengthening up, middle finger from the navel. All right, hands back down, step back again, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Great, breathing here, resting if you like. All right, step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, the forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Let's do a couple more before we slow it down. Sit in chair. Great, up over, forward folding again. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower and drop, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior one again, outside the center with that foot. Back up, hands in prayer again, above the head, looking up. Lengthen up from torso, make everything longer and taller. And then if you like, arch it back a little bit. Great, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Left side, please, stepping, right foot turns out, back up. Again, hands in prayer above the head, lengthening up, getting tall through the center, and maybe arching back. Great, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. We breathe here. Rest if you like. Step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, and standing, shoulders back, tight core. Last one, we'll do some variations. Sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward fold. We look up, we're stepping back again, top push up, lower and drop, up dog, and down dog. Right side again, warrior one, right foot steps, left foot turns out. Back up, arms up. Let's stay up. We're gonna bring fists forward today. We're gonna turn the fists down. We're gonna release the fingers and take them for a walk. We're gonna breathe here. Core is engaged, breathing in the nose. Once your fingers are done walking, we're going to turn the palms to face each other and then open all the way up. Maybe look up. Put most of the opening in your hands. We are going to turn the palms to face the ceiling, hands in prayer to the sky, lengthening up, maybe arching back. Great, hands down again, stepping back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Left foot stepping, right foot turns out, warrior one again, arms up initially. And then when you're ready, fists forward, shoulders down, tight core, fists turning down, release the fingers, they can walk if you like. We're gonna breathe, walking phalanges. Feel the outside edge of your back foot on the mat. The breath in your nose. Good, palms face. Let's open up. Look at the ceiling if it doesn't bother your neck. Hands really wide. Turn the palms to face the ceiling, hands above the head in prayer to the sun. Lengthen up, maybe arch it back. Great, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog. Very nice, we breathe here. All right, step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together. Let's sit in chair, and we're gonna stay there a little bit today, just breathing. All right, please stand. We're gonna take the feet apart about the distance of the hips. We're gonna grab elbows for prayer. We're gonna hang and let the head just drop and the back drop. Those of you, if you want to bounce, you're welcome to push the breath out of the nose as you bounce. Otherwise, just hanging around, breathing. Good, we're gonna take the peace fingers all the way up to the ceiling. And on the out breath, all the way down, peace fingers are going to grab under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside on both feet. Lengthen the head down, pull the elbows away from your ears. Let's breathe. It's okay if the legs are bent. All breath in the nose. Engage the core, touch the ceiling all the way up, and then back down, hands under, feet from the front so the toes touch the crease of the wrist. You can pull up on the feet, lengthen the tail to the crown of the head, breath in the nose. Good, and let's stand. And top of the mat, big toes back together, shoulders back, tight core, maybe thumbs out. Just going to take a moment here, a breath or two. All right, let's sit in chair again. Good. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, down dog, warrior two. On the right, heel to heel aligned, knee still over the ankle, wrist to wrist on the heel to heel, tight core, light shoulders, breathing in the nose, looking at the right middle finger. Straight the leg in the front, reach out a bit for triangle, right hand down, left arm up, maybe hand just resting gently on the shin. As we look up to the reaching hand, if it bothers you to look up, look down to the foot, maybe palms out and away so we're not shoving down into the foot. We're going to breathe. Let's place both hands on the shin for a moment. I would shorten the stance a couple of inches. And we're going to keep the left hand down and reach the right arm up. Maybe it goes way up, maybe it doesn't. We're going to grip the big toe into the mat in the front. If you like, the back of the left hand outside of the leg as a point of leverage. Lengthen the breath, lengthen the back to the crown of the head. Great, hands down again, step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Left side, warrior two, please, back up. Arms right out over the feet, core engaged, dropping shoulder, breathing, looking at the fingers in front of us. Straight the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit. Left hand down, right arm up. Light with the hand on the shin. That's why I do palms out some at times. Keep breathing. And both hands on the shin for a moment. We're going to shorten the stance a couple of inches. Keep the hip in. We twist, left arm up. Maybe hand stays on the shin. Maybe back of the hand outside of the leg. Lengthen the breath and the spine. All right, hands down again. Step back, lower down. Up dog and down dog. Very nice. Right here we breathe. All right, step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, the forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Excellent. Let's continue. We sit in chair again. Good. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, top push up, lower and drop, up dog and down dog. Right side again, warrior two. Back up. Breathing, holding core. Extended side angle. We'll take the center of the right forearm, place it on the knee, left arm up and over. Just stay here. You could put the right hand on the ground if you like. Back up to warrior two. You're welcome to keep the back foot flat. If you prefer, ball the foot. We swing the left arm through, elbow outside of the leg, hands in prayer pulling towards the chest, fingers to the face. You can also put the knee down if you prefer. We're going to breathe and twist. All right, hands down, top of the mat, stepping back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Left side, warrior two. Back up again. Breathing in the nose, looking at the fingers in front of us. Forearm on the leg, right arm up and over, same, extended side angle. If you want to put the left hand down, you can. If you put the left hand down, look a little forward to the reaching hand. Back to warrior two. You're welcome to keep the back foot flat or ball the foot, swing the right arm through. Hands in prayer pulling towards the chest. You could also put the knee down. We breathe here. All right, hands down again, stepping back. Lower down, up dog, third eye. Down dog. Need to step the right foot. We're coming up into horse. And step whatever foot puts you facing the direction you need to face so that we can continue the class. Toes are slightly splayed out. Knees are opening. You can hold the ceiling and we're going to breathe right here. Good. Straight the legs, turn the toes to run straight forward. Let's reach straight up and then straight down. The big toes make a line and put the fingers on that line. You can bring the feet further apart if it's easier to forward fold like that. You can bring the palms down, bring the top of the head down, breathing in the nose all the time. Engage the core, come on up. We're going to reach out to the ends of the fingers. And then we're going to bring the hands behind the back and intertwine the fingers, maybe push the palms together. We're going to look up. And we're forward fold, lifting the arms right on up off the back. Breathing here, forward folding, light in the toes. Back up, touch the ceiling. And back down, grabbing shins, ankles, or big toes with the peace fingers. Elbows away from the ears, top of the head towards down. You can hold the shins if you prefer. Stay low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through. And then over to the other side, right shoulder under and through. Good, let's stand. We're gonna step the feet out for a moment. Okay, standing on the left leg, we're gonna do warrior three. So left foot standing, hands to heart or out, either direction. We're lifting the right foot off the ground, maybe a little, maybe until the body makes a capital letter T. We're going to breathe here. And if you like, stay here. If you prefer, left hand down, right arm up, Ardha Chandrasana. And if you like, switch the hands. The hip does come down. All right, stand, step it out a little bit. Okay, standing on the right foot, hands to heart or whichever arm version you want to do, warrior three. We come forward and we breathe here. You can stay here if you like, right hand down, left arm up, Ardha Chandrasana. We breathe here. And switch the hands, Pavrita Ardha Chandrasana. All right, let's stand, step it out. Okay, we're gonna stand on the left foot. We're gonna do tree, which is gonna seem so much nicer than those other poses. You can grab the right foot, grab the ankle, and see if it'll lock. Hands to the heart or up if you prefer. If you want to hold it the whole time you can. You can also put the foot out in front, which I've demoed a bunch of classes. We're gonna breathe. All right, let that down, step it out. And standing on the right, we're gonna lift the left leg up. Stay here, hands to the heart, all the way up if you prefer, or leg in the front. Very nice, let that down, step it out. We're going back to standing on the left foot. I'm gonna come closer. Standing on the left foot, we're gonna lift the right leg and the left hand is coming over to grab the knee. Other hand can be on the hip. You could also, if you prefer, reach back, look back. You can grab the big toe and extend the leg. But stand tall, and if you like, just hold the knee. All right, let that down, step it out. Let's do the opposite. Standing on the right, we lift the left, right grabs the knee, right hand grabs left knee, hand on hip, staying here, standing tall, reaching back, looking back, maybe extending the leg, maybe not. It's up to you. Good, let that down. You can step it out and then let's squat, feet about the distance of the hips or shoulders. Toes are slightly splayed out. You can put the elbows into the legs as the hands are in prayer. We lengthen all the way up the back and breathe. All right, let's come to hands and knees, knees 2 fists apart. We are going to turn the right hand in to face the left. We're going to feed the left arm through, laying onto the left shoulder and the side of the face. You can push that right hand against the mat, or you can come up and bring the hand behind the back, grabbing the leg. Good, back up. Let's switch. Left hand turns in, and we're going to feed the right arm through and lay down on the right shoulder. You can stay here, pushing the hand on the mat or up and around, whichever your body feels like it needs more. And back to hands and knees. Let's please step the right foot top of the mat. We'll keep the left knee down and we're reaching arms straight up to the ceiling. We're going to breathe here, let the hips hang to the earth a little bit. And then when you're ready, hands right down on the inside, right hand right inside of the right foot, left hand directly under the left shoulder. You could put the elbows down, keep the leg against the shoulder, arm, side. We're going to breathe. Good. Step that knee back. Step the opposite left foot forward, straight up with the arms. And then down again on the inside, and you could walk the hands forward, putting the elbows down. I'm going to breathe here. I like looking at the floor. It works best for me. All right. Let's step all the way back to the top of push-up. Belly and legs tight. We're going to lower down. Up dog, third eye. Down dog. And right foot reaches up. You can bend that leg, opening up the hip. And then throw your shin top of the mat. Scooch the left leg a little bit back. You can look at the ceiling for a moment. And then knee outside the ribs, hands down, forearms down, head down. Breathing in the nose. You can make it like meditation. All right. Again, hands down. We're stepping back. You could shake the right leg if you like. Top of push-up. Lower down. Up dog. Down dog. And then left leg up, please. You can bend that leg, opening up the hip. And throw the shin top of the mat. Scoot the right leg back. Look up if you like. Hands down, forearms down. Breathing right here. All right, one more time. We're stepping back. You could shake that left leg if you like. Top of push-up, right over down, up dog, and down dog. And let's sit. Once sitting, we're going to extend the left leg out with the right foot against the left sole. You can push the knee down if you like. Left hand grabs left toes or the shin, or if you have a belt you want to wrap around your foot, or pretty much anything. We're going to move. We're going to breathe in and reach up and look up. We're going to breathe out and forward fold. Back up, breathing in, and back down, and over and over, please. Good. Next time you're up, go ahead, stay up, look to the reaching hand. Excellent. Let's switch. Right leg out, left sole against the thigh here, and right on right, either holding the shin or whatever you need to get a hold of the foot with the legs straight, please. Up, breathing in, down, breathing out, over and over. Good. All the way up for a moment. And let's switch the legs again. Left leg out, right foot in for our twist. Left arm grabs that leg. Right hand 6 inches out from the tail. We're going to gently look back as we pull the shoulder back. You put the elbow outside of the leg if you like. We're going to sit up tall and breathe. Let's switch the legs. Right leg out, left foot in tight. Right arm grabs the left leg, hand behind you, sit up tall. Good. Back to center. Both legs bent. Arms under the legs, roll back under the tail. You can stay right here. You can bring the arms out and lock the shoulders back. You can straighten the legs, hands in prayer, third eye of the toes, or even out. And keep the legs bent, keep the shoulders back. It's 1 to 5. We're breathing. Cross the legs, sit up really tall. And up again, please. 2 to 5. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And up again, 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And up again, 4. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And nice, last one, number 5. Good, hug the knees in, let's lie back. Once lying down, you can grab the shins and pull them down. You can also get the forearms on the shins and pull them down. Bring the nose up to the knees for a moment. Good, and then feet down flat. Feet and knees are 2 fists apart. We're going to lift the hips. As you lift the hips, tuck one shoulder and the other. Intertwine the fingers, push the arms down. Those of you that want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana are welcome to. We're going to breathe right here, long time. Good, back down, knees into the chest again for a moment. So we're going to go upside down. You're welcome to go to the wall and put the legs up the wall, which is totally awesome. Everyone else, if you want to come along, I'm going to start with plow before shoulder stand. So plow first, kicking the feet up and over the head, legs in the direction of straight, hands on the back or fingers interlaced with the arms down. We're going to stay here. Couple breath, maybe more. If your hands are not on the back, put them there now. Lift the feet straight up into the ceiling. We're going to breathe. Bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears. Reach back, grab the soles of your feet and lower yourself into dead bug. Knees in the armpits, head down. You can rock around a little bit if you like, or stay still. Good, bring the knees into the chest. We're gonna bring the arms out like a T. We'll take a breath in. As you breathe out, let the knees fall to the right. As you look to the left, the right hand to push the knees down. We're going to stay here and breathe for a little bit. Good. Back up to center and then over to the other side. Left hand can hold the knees down, looking to the reaching right arm. Letting gravity do the work, but thinking about the shoulders being flat on the mat. Good. Back to center. Hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. And we're going to lay down. Once laying down, we're going to take a different kind of meditation tonight. Once laying down, place your hands on your core with the longest finger touching. And every time you breathe in, the longest finger comes a little bit apart. And then every time the body breathes out, it comes back together. And then that way we can really experience the body breathing itself. So we release the breathing back to the body. We experience that breath by having the hands on the belly with the longest finger coming apart every time we breathe in. We'll be here about 4 or 5 minutes, just letting it happen. And you are welcome to stay laying down as long as you like. The rest of us are going to finish this out by reaching the hands up over the top of the head. Take your time. We're going to lengthen from the fingers to the toes and get long fingers to toes. Pull the core down against that length and continue to get long. Continue to hold the core down. Continue to breathe. And then bring the knees up into the chest and roll yourself up to a comfortable seated position. When sitting, we're going to bring the hands to the heart center and make fire, rubbing them together. And then arms up like a big funnel. We're going to take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more. We're going to breathe in more. We're going to hold the breath, tighten the core, tighten the legs, tighten the floor, and then let it all out. You're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I'm going to put a link to my website in the comments, as Frank's always reminding me to tell everyone to donate at the end of class and to put a link, right, Frank? Yes, thank you, buddy. So let me do that. I think I just direct message Frank. I want everyone in that message. All right, hello. And let me just shut this recording down before I get too much into jabbering about nothing. All right.